This whole daytime savings
Daylight savings?
right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do we do that?
I have no idea.
Well, I'm about to explain why. I didn't know this. I was pretty excited to hear that we're saving about 33 human lives, 2,000 injuries, and a ton of repair costs. What happens to that sun during the course of the year? It shaves off dark driving time as it relates to traffic, but that's the reason why. It would save 33 human lives, and then also you got to feel for the deer, 37,000 car deer crashes with a simple act of daytime savings.
Wow. That's interesting. I did not know that.
I didn't. I thought, okay, is this, I mean, I kind of had a feeling it had to be related to economy or something like,
Right.
But I really didn't know.
We're saving the deers.
Saving deers, saving lives. According to this report, Laura Pugh, an associate professor of wildlife science at University of Washington, said the numbers are surprisingly large regarding 37,000 vehicle collisions.
Wow.
So that's why. So
And where did you find that information at?
This is officially
want to look that up.
autoblog.com. I trust them. No hashtag fake news here. I trust my people at Autoblog.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's what it's about. It's so we're not extending, the drive time. Here's an interesting thing. Some 2.1 million deer vehicle collisions occur in the United States each year.
Wow.
Do you know what the cost is for that? In economic losses? $10 billion.
Unbelievable. I would have never guessed that high.
Out of that number, 59,000 injuries. How many deaths? 440.
Wow.
Yeah. Washington is one of the 19 states where legislators have approved the permanent daylight saving time, but they need congressional action to act. So there's your daylight savings. And I know a lot of you saying it's a pain in the butt. My Google Calendar, it doesn't change. It does. Your car doesn't change. It should.
Right.
Because maybe you got a problem in settings. Not every car is going to automatically recognize that. But yeah, 2.1 million deer vehicle collisions.
Wow.
10 billion.
It's crazy.
I guess that's insurance related.
It's going to have to be.
For sure.
Yep.
I don't know. Roadway scuffing and asphalt work. I don't know. 10 billion. I don't know. That's
Road cleanup.
So if we did the math, 50, somebody got a calculator in studio. Let's do this. 10 billion in dollar cost, 2.1 million of these collisions. Can we do the math? 10 billion divided by 2.1 million. Let's see what that averages out per. 10 billion divided by
2.5?
So that's 500,000?
Uh-huh.
500,000.
0.5.
What? So you better go to your local parts store and get those little whistlers that cost
Right?
$2.
Put them on the bumpers.
No way. 500,000?
How do the whistles really work? I've been asked that through the years.
Yeah.
Because you can't. How do you hear them?
You're not supposed to.
Well, then how
You
do
probably pass out if
how
you
do
hear
you know
them.
they work or don't?
Well, just like the rodents in your house. They got those little things that you can't. It's ultrasonic.
Right. I had so many people ask me,
So
how do I know the whistles still work?
Well, yeah, if you got a classic car hoopty, that may be
Right.
My 68 Mustang's got the original whistlers. I mean, yeah, that's a good way. I don't know. My technicians, is there a voltage test that we can perform on those?
I guess there's a deer technician you have to check in every once in a while.
I don't know. I just assume just replace them every 2 years.
Right. You'd be safe.
Somebody knows the answer to that.
Yeah.
Some Canadian who actually uses those.
Well, I had a gentleman tell me, well, I haven't hit a deer yet, so they must still be working.
Well, isn't that the case when you don't use something? You're
Right.
like, it still works. But so 500,000 is quite a bit of money.
It's a